The ones that are tough just go way higher. I mean, I definitely go higher and lower at times than I did on the first album, and I wanted to do that. When I was writing, I just wanted to expand and do more of everything. Like, that was kind of just the whole plan. It was just better, more, whatever. So the hard ones would be whatever one that I have to go so high that I can barely do it, and we had to do it a lot of times in the studio. Like, what's this one where the note is just, oh, there's a song called Like You, and it's a slow song, and it's an easy song pretty much, throughout the song, but then it goes to the bridge and explodes, and it's so high at full voice, not like falsetto. I mean, I can falsetto pretty high, and it's not hard, but full voice high, it's like a F sharp or something. I don't know how I did it, actually. We might just not be able to play that one live. I wrote this song for my sister that passed away when I was very young. I write music for her just only occasionally because I think it's hard to get something to live up to her worth, but it is definitely something that's affected me and caused a lot of music writing, and I think it'll always be good to have at least one song on the record be for her. And on the last record it was Hello, so this is sort of the Hello for the new record. I'm gonna pick something possible because I think it's probably the best. In their room, in the dark, with their iPod, just completely listening to the music and without distractions. Like, to just be able to listen to every little thing. I feel like there's so many little pieces on the record that maybe you wouldn't hear the first time through or even the second time through. I think that's the way I like to listen to it most. In an ideal world, you want them to feel what you feel. I mean, the art of expression is to share and connect with other people. So every feeling that I was feeling when I was writing the songs, that's what I'd want people to feel, I think. But then again, I mean, everyone's going through different things in their lives and can take it to help them or hurt them or use in whatever way that it applies to their lives, so that's good too. We had sort of this early listening party before everything was done, before there were strings on it, but it was, just the basic, like, good raw tracks. We were done at the record plant. We were moving on to do strings and then go straight to the mixing studio. And it was at night, and we're like, yeah, and everyone's in there. We had all our friends. We were partying and just listening to it really loud and burning the CDs off for ourselves. And Justin Timberlake was at the studio for some reason, like visiting somebody or singing on some track or something, and I'd had just enough wine, like 3 glasses, that I had the confidence to be like, okay, cool, bring him in here. And I ran out of the hall, and I grabbed him by the arm, and I was like, come listen to my music. And he was like, okay. And of course, I'm showing off because my little teenage sisters are there and freaking out. So he got to hear Call Me When You're Sober and one other song, and he liked it. He just stood the soundboard and was really nice and down to earth and cool, so that was pretty wild. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, Justin Timberlake came into the studio last night. How random. Through practice from touring and like singing all the time, like almost every night forever, it definitely helps. And besides, I mean, when we recorded Fallen, I was 21 and I'm 24 now, and your voice grows as you get older and you gain more control. And I've always had a special love in my heart for opera and tried to weave in some of the fun soprano stuff that I wasn't brave enough to do last time. They have asked me, actually, for a couple of different countries, and I mean, like, at first I was like, yeah, that's hilarious. Then I was like, wait, no, don't. Because for 2 reasons. One, it could be really cheesy and they could do a really bad job and, like, make everyone have a bad taste in their mouth of the song. Or 2, they could be really great and smoke me, and then I hate myself, so. Practice in front of people. I mean, it's hard, it's the hardest thing, but you definitely have to learn to be in front of people and not be like ashamed or embarrassed or feel like you're hamming it up or whatever, because if you truly love what you do and you want deep down to share it with people, you need to just step up and be brave and just do it. You don't want to tour so much that by the end of it, it's just a drag and it feels like every song, it's like, God, I've heard this a million times. You always want it to feel fresh and different every night. I mean, even if it isn't, it's the way the crowd is reacting and it's the way you're feeling, and I interpret my own lyrics in different ways depending on how I'm feeling that night when we're playing shows, and I'm thinking about this so applies to what happened earlier this week and it's really frustrating me or hurting me or whatever. So I love playing live. It is still artistic. I swear, we're not going to work quite as hard as we worked last time, just because I think I almost died. I think I broke my brain. No, seriously, it was great, and it's so hard because there were so many countries to go to, and so many people that wanted to see us so badly, and I mean, how can you say no? I mean, it's just such a great opportunity, and I don't know, it's such a big deal. But this time, seriously, I'm ready. I think we're all kind of at this point itching to go back on tour. I'm really excited about it, but it's a love-hate relationship. I mean, like, you love being on tour and you love the fans and you love seeing the world, but at the same time you want to be normal, and I think the older you get, the more you kind of want to feel like you're living a normal life. It's kind of weird, but I mean, I love tour and I'm ready for it, but I think that we're gonna try to take a little more time off. I've said before that I really, really loved playing in Lisbon.